devices and my email accounts repeatedly, and they still are doing this. This began February 2022 when they began texting me for a whole year, telling me that they are hacking my accounts. They also indicated that they are watching me and stated that I am a hostage to a fortune and that I am zero wiser as to what it is they were doing. What you're seeing on the screen, Google, Gmail, Hotmail, Samsung, these were accounts that were indeed hacked. And there's proof of this via Google. You can look through your security settings and see also, have I been pawned? My Hotmail account, there's too many to even go through on there. So all of those accounts were repeatedly being accessed, and it was somebody with my password who had access to my password via devices without my awareness. In addition to where it says zero wiser, in the three other texts that were sent from Anna Harrington's phone specifically, the statements pretty reckless, hostage to fortune, and the name of somebody who I'd searched during COVID, early COVID, before I received the text, to see if they'd passed and if I were a beneficiary in their will. That person's name was also mentioned in line where you see zero wiser there, along with two of their offspring. She would only know this if she'd been watching me to see who I've been searching for on Google. I did not complete that search, and in addition to that information in those accounts, my birth certificate, my driver's license, my passport and my electronic signature were lying around in the compromised and repeatedly accessed accounts. Fraudulent activity took place with all the accounts that they'd stated they'd hacked. The fraud involves a property, an Airbnb in Ireland, the door codes, entry codes to this property, bank accounts, two bank accounts that were repeatedly texted to me on a number based in the UK and a number based in Ireland. In addition, an electricity company, utility company, Electricity Ireland, also texted me. What you're seeing are the bank details. The top one is a UK bank account, the bottom one is an Ireland bank account, and as I said, the electricity company door entry codes to this flat Airbnb property, and what it would appear to be is that I were in on or aware I was in fact zero wiser. In September 2022, I began to experience disconnections to my internet. I didn't know what was going on, but every time I was home, my internet would go down. It would go down, I'd have no internet, I'd have to bap about trying to find out what was going on. Everything I'm saying would be logged with my internet service provider O2, who I repeatedly contacted to let them know that something was going on with my internet. I never had bad service with them. They came out, they checked the masts, so everything will be logged. It was a nightmare. I could not maintain a connection on the hour. Every hour from September it would go down. At that point, I wasn't working from home. I usually work from home due to COVID, yada yada yada. I was doing odd jobs, so that meant I was out a lot. But from September to December, I want to say I didn't know what was going on, and then I found out in December that I was experiencing DDoS attacks to my server. Denial of service attacks. DDoS attacks target websites and servers by disrupting network services in an attempt to exhaust an application's resources. The perpetrators behind the attacks flood the site with errant traffic, resulting in poor website functioning or knocking it offline altogether. And this was done with the use of multiple devices. I screenshot everything. In addition to the disconnections, I would often find my mobile hotspot on when I specifically turned it off. Apps were being accessed and restricted from my access. The police were advised of all of these things that were occurring, unusual things and activities, in addition to the sound of somebody running down the stairs just before my connection would go down, and then the multiple devices appearing 10 minutes before my connection went down and about 10 minutes after they would disappear. She would also hide mobile devices behind the names of internet service providers branding, such as Community Fibre and Sky being some of her favourites. This was to disguise what it was she was actually doing with her mobile devices, which was watching other people. A very serious computer misuse crime, obviously illegal and an offence. In addition to duplicating my Wi-Fi connection name, she had over 20 device names that I've screenshots of and have all been recorded